Hello, beautiful humans. Yes, beautiful people, beautiful souls. Welcome into this sacred container to be recorded. Also, for those people who are not able to join, the Sword of Truth and the Holy Grail initiation by Archangel Michael. And I'm feeling honored to be able to facilitate this very, very powerful, very, very potent Sword of Truth and Holy Grail initiation. For the love that I have for humanity, for the love that I have for humanity to find out truth and what is illusion. For you to have a tool inside of yourself that gives you discernment of making healthy choices in your life. And to also get more and more in touch with the sacredness of life. The sacredness of life, yes. So this is where this Sword of Truth and Holy Grail initiation by Archangel Michael is all about. And more and more people are going to drop into this container as we go. And we're just going to start setting the space by first starting to meditate. And we start to meditate by closing our eyes. You take a moment to clear your throat. You take a moment to forget the outside world. The outside world will be there when you return. And as you start to meditate and closing your eyes, you take a moment to call in your divine essence. You start calling in your divine essence, your higher self, your higher mind, your higher consciousness. Through the extended breathing tube, you start to breathe your divine essence, your higher self, your higher being, into your breathing tube, into your divine axis, the axis that runs from above your aura down into your crown chakra, from your crown chakra along your spine down to the base of your spine. And as you breathe your divine essence, your higher self, more and more into your body, into your divine axis, you take a moment to ground your higher self with a grounding cord of light for a female from the womb, and for a male from the testicles, the perineum. Down into the center of the earth, so that you align your divine axis to the heart of the earth. And you start breathing the nurturing, the grounding, the strengthening love, light, and truth of Mother Earth into your body. You are now connected to as above, so below, so below, so above. And once you have made that connection, we call in the Dolphin Star Temple Higher Council of Light, which are the Pleiadian, the Sirian, the Andromeda Archangels of Light, to come and join all of us who are currently present in this room, in this sacred Dolphin Star Temple, to align us with an interdimensional cone of light, an evolutionary cone of light, an intergalactic cone of light above our bodies. And these cones of light functions as sort of like stovepipes who pull on our energy fields to help us release evolution, that help us release ego allurements, align us with our highest evolution, and align us with the energy of the great central sun of all that is. And we ask for an earth cone of light below our bodies to align our bodies with the highest divine light, love, and truth of Mother Earth. We take a few full body breaths, breathing our divine axis full with our divine axis. essence, overflowing our divine essence into our physical body. And you allow your divine essence to overflow from your physical body into your electromagnetic field, your auric field, filling your body and aura like a balloon with your divine essence. And we ask the Pleiadian emissaries of light to assist us with any healing or clearing on our bodies, on the etheric double of our physical bodies, the Ka body, the Ka template, the Ka channels, which are the meridians that run from the crown down into all details of our highest creation. To open those channels up with any cellular repatterning, reorientation of the cells, any chambers of light that are required for us to open up the etheric double of our physical bodies, our Ka body. And we ask the Syrian Archangelic League of the Light to assist us with any healing or clearing on the sacred geometry of our body or aura and our energy centers with a sacred geometry chamber of light. The sacred geometry of our soul is the soul in the center of our chest, the perineum at the base of the spine, the third eye in the center of our heads, and the crown chakra at the top of our heads. All four of those centers make up the Ba, the sacred geometry of our soul. And it's the Ka Ba, Merkaba, that makes up our human light body. We ask them to assist us with any healing or clearing on our Merkaba. Ka means body in Egyptian, and Ba means soul in Egyptian. And then we call in the Lords of Light of the Rainbow Flames. We call in the Lords of Light of the Rainbow Flames to surround our bodies with all of the rainbow flames. We ask for Isis, Osiris, Serapis Bey, Archangel Gabriel, Shiva and Shakti, who all represent the white flame of divine truth and purity, to start surrounding our bodies with all of their beautiful white flame of truth and purity, to dissolve any energies other than divine truth and purity from our energy bodies. We ask for White Buffalo Calf Woman, the Hiawatha, and Archangel Uriel and their beautiful ruby red flame to rejuvenate the life force, the vitality. We ask for Krishna, Radha, Archangel Joviel and their beautiful carnelian orange flame to surround us with the beautiful carnelian orange flame to rejuvenate our creativity. We ask for Buddha, Deodata, and Archangel Nathaniel to start surrounding our bodies with the golden yellow flame. The golden yellow flame is the flame that helps us trust, surrender, and let go. We ask for Green Tara, Chenrezi, and Archangel Raphael, and their beautiful emerald green flame to start surrounding our bodies with the emerald green flame of divine love and divine compassion. And with every breath you take, you allow these rainbow flames to purify your temple, your auric field, your magnetic field. We ask for Jeshua, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Archangel Michael and Michaela of the light to start surrounding our bodies with their beautiful sapphire blue flame. The flame that helps you speak your truth, from your essence. Your spontaneity is truth. Truth is spontaneity. And it helps you open up your clear hearing, your telepathy, to hearing everything and to using your telepathy with your own discernment for making your own healthy choices. And then we ask for Archangel Zadkiel and his beautiful indigo flame to start surrounding our bodies with the indigo flame that helps us transcend the negative ego into our positive spiritual essence. The ego as the benevolent servant to the soul. And then we call in Kuan Yin, Lord Maitreya, Saint Germain, to start surrounding our body temples with the violet flame. The violet flame is the powerful flame that dissolves any negative energies into positive energies. It transmutes lower density energies into higher density energies. And last but not least, we ask for Archangel Camuel and his beautiful heart healing rose pink flame to start surrounding our body temples with his heart healing rose pink flame that heals the heart from the inside out, and it helps us dissolve any thoughts that don't matter that much. And you take a moment to breathe all of these rainbow flames into your energy field, into your auric field, into your magnetic field. And on the exhalation, you cleanse, you clear your energy field with all of these beautiful rainbow flames. Now let's take a moment to briefly go through all of our energy centers. First, move your awareness into your root chakra. Breathe the rainbow flames into your root chakra and exhale those rainbow flames out of the base of your spine, out of your body. Cleansing, clearing your root chakra. And rejuvenating your life force, your vitality, in the center of the base of the spine. Then move your awareness into the root chakra, but inhale into the root and exhale down your hips, down your legs, out of your foot chakras, out of your body. And then you move your awareness into your sacral chakra, and you breathe into the sacral, exhaling out of the front of and the back of your creativity center to rejuvenating your creativity. And then you move your awareness into your navel chakra, and you inhale into the navel and you exhale out of the front and the back, out of the navel. Any energies that are keeping you from trusting your own intuition, your own gut instinct. You inhale into your diaphragm, your solar plexus. And you exhale out of the solar plexus, out of the body, cleansing, clearing your solar plexus from any emotions other than your own emotional self-affinity. Take another deep breath into your solar plexus and exhale any other emotions than your own emotional self-affinity. Inhale into your heart chakra. And breathe into your heart center. And exhale out of the front and the back of the heart center, out of your body. Cleansing, clearing. Any energies that are in your way of loving yourself and accepting yourself just as you are. Moving your awareness into your higher heart chakra, just underneath your collarbones. And you exhale out of the higher heart chakra any energies of worrying about this, worrying about that, worrying about so and so on, because those worries might be in your way of properly receiving the initiation of the Sword of Truth and Holy Grail. You move your awareness from the higher heart chakra into your throat chakra, and in the throat chakra you take a deep inhalation and you exhale out of the throat any energies that are in your way of speaking your unapologetically unique truth. You move your awareness from the throat into your third eye, and you exhale out of the third eye any of the illusionary veils that you have put onto the all-seeing eye. The all-seeing eye that connects you to intuition, that connects you to clear seeing, clear hearing, clear knowing. You inhale into your third eye and you exhale out of the third eye any ignorance, any rejection, any challenging your true self, challenging your full sensory perception. And then you move your awareness from the third eye into your crown chakra, and as a fountain would do, you inhale all of the rainbow flames into the crown, and you exhale like a fountain all of the rainbow flames out of the crown, out of your body. Exhaling any thoughts that don't matter that much out of your crown, any self-doubting, any avoidance, avoiding the confrontation with truth, leads you to feeling all over the place, shattered, fragmented. And as soon as you recognize yourself doubting or in avoidance, you can send the doubting, the avoidance, your love, your light, your truth, to let your love always be more powerful than your fear of self-doubting and avoidance. And then you take a moment to bring your awareness into the center of your chest, where you take a deep inhalation into your capacity to breathe, and you exhale through the pores of your skin out of your body, cleansing, clearing your largest organ, which is your skin, with all of the rainbow flames. And we ask the Lords of Light of the rainbow flames, the Pleiadian, the Syrian, and the Andromedan Archangels of Light, to continue working on our bodies, our auras, our energy centers, to the highest good in this present moment, with the intention to upgrade, to evolve, to assist us in releasing, letting go, and receiving this very, very profound Sword of Truth and Holy Grail initiation by Archangel Michael. So before you are able to receive the Sword of Truth, I have to briefly explain you what the Sword of Truth and the Holy Grail is about. Now, once you have received the Sword of Truth, you have to pledge to never judge what the Sword of Truth helps you see, and to only use it to make discriminating choices in your life. To use the Sword of Truth is to cut away things, energy, psychic, energy clearing, with the Sword of Truth. Now, if you have a tidiness in your throat and you're not sure if it's your energy or someone else, his or her energy, you can take the sword of truth and move the tip of the sword of truth through that chakra. And if it's not your energy, you can ask the sword of truth to cut it away for you. And it will literally move it away for you. Unless you have an attachment into it in some way. So when you use the sword of truth for psychic clearing or clearing away energies, if it's your own energy block, maybe in your throat, there are some words you had to say to someone. The sword of truth won't clear those words out of your throat or out of your space. But it will bring it to your consciousness so that you can make a choice to clear it out yourself. So if you're not sure what's going on and you feel a tightness somewhere, you can take the sword of truth from wherever you keep it in your body, point the tip of the sword of truth to the tidiness and ask the sword of truth to bring it to your consciousness so that you can clear it out yourself. If it is your own, illuminate it with the sword of truth on behalf of your own free will. When you are doing shamanic travel or dimensional travel in a session like you are currently experiencing, you hold the sword of truth in front of you, and it is a sign that you are a member of the legions of light. And the sword of truth will literally cut through any energies that are in your way so you can go wherever you intend to go without being sabotaged. Archangel Michael is the highest archangel alongside God, Goddess, all that is in our part of the galaxy. He is responsible for upholding divine truth and sacred union. Now, when men carry the sword of truth, they pledge to never control and own a female with their sexual energy. And men receive the initiation of the Holy Grail to always come towards a female from a place of honoring and giving in a sacred way. When women hold the sword of truth, you are agreeing on making sacred choices about the men with whom you interact, that you will not allow yourself to be penetrated by anything that is not in divine alignment, and that you will not use your own control energy to seduce a man to not being able to live without you. Because females can also have this stimulating effect, that energy. Of seduction and allurement. So if you are going to surrender into letting a man come into you, and a man is going to trust you to totally surrender into the sacred union, to help both people come into Christ consciousness, he needs to know that you are not going to possess him, and she needs to know that you are not going to possess her. So we have to restore the trust between the sexes. One of the agreements that you are making with this initiation of the sword of truth is to use the sexual energy not to control another person. Because that control energy is a male energy that both male and female can use. Because we are both part male and female, yin and yang, masculine and feminine. So I'd like to also remember you the ancient teachings where the knights would reach for the Grail and they would literally die on the spot. What this means is that when we reach for the sex without the sacredness based on divine right action, we cut ourselves off from our own soul. Because the soul energy and the sexual energy are inseparable with one another. The initiation of the Sword of Truth and Holy Grail has to do with the balance of sacred union. When Christ and Mary Magdalene were 28, they got married, but not in a church, in the ancient way of the ancient goddess temples. This is why the church has been hiding that Christ was married, because they didn't want us to figure out the true story. In the ancients, marriage was done in order to honor the divine feminine and a pledge to not mix the sexual energies with other people. In order for two people in sacred union to reach the highest level of consciousness, which is Christ consciousness, as described within the Akashic records of the universe. The example they were setting had to do with a man and a woman choosing to become Christ-conscious beings, and in order to do so, they could not mix the sexual energies with other people. Because when the sexual energies get mixed up, it takes up to 3 to 10 months to get this energy linked to the third person out of that person's energy system to be able to fully blend into the sacred union. When someone else, his or her energy is there, it is impossible for the energy to be fully present because there is always a magnetic link to the third person involved. When Christ and Mary Magdalene married, they married to honor this sacred union in the ancient goddess and priest teachings. So this is where this initiation of the Sword of Truth and Holy Grail is about. And I will ask all of you joining this live, I will ask all of you who are joining this recording to out loud ask Archangel Michael of the Light to come and stand in front of you. If you are feeling aligned to receive the initiation of the Sword of Truth and the Holy Grail, I invite you to out loud call in Archangel Michael of the Light to come and stand in front of you. You might have to call him in 3 times to fully anchor his 144th dimensional consciousness into your 3rd dimensional reality. So call in Archangel Michael of the Light, please come and stand in front of me 3 times. And as you have asked him to come and stand in front of you 3 times, I'd like you to ask Archangel Michael for his permission to continue with this initiation of the Sword of Truth. In order for you to receive the Sword of Truth, he requires your free will. Therefore, ask Archangel Michael to proceed with the initiation of the Sword of Truth. Now, once you have done so, Archangel Michael would like you to call out loud the following invocations. In the name of the I Am that I Am. In the name of my free will. I am ready, willing, and able to align fully and completely in the light and in divine truth. I am here to request the initiation of the Sword of Truth. And to pledge my membership to the Legions of Light. I accept the responsibility now for using the Sword of Truth only in sacred ways. I agree to accept the responsibility for aligning in my life my actions, my thoughts, and my relationships with the law of divine truth. I am ready, willing, and able to release all denial, all dishonesty, and all laziness. That has kept me from being impeccable. I am ready to live in impeccability now. I am ready to live in impeccability now. I will only use the sword of truth to uphold truth. Will never use it to harm another. Whether it will be physically or through judgment. I shall use the sword of truth for discriminating wisdom, for seal protection, and protection of divine innocence. And I now ask to receive the sword of truth from Archangel Michael. Now, while in communion with Archangel Michael in front of you, you are able to reach out to the vibration, the frequency of Archangel Michael and the Sword of Truth. And you reach out to the vibration, the frequency, to simply take a moment to be in communion with the energy, hold the Sword of Truth for a moment, to simply be with the vibration and the frequency of the Sword of Truth. And then you can take the Sword of Truth from Archangel Michael. And you take it by the base of the Sword of Truth. And you start moving the Sword of Truth with the base of the Sword of Truth around your lower body, around your waist. You start swinging it around your body through the lower part of your auric field. And while you're swinging it through the lower part of your auric field, you call out loud the following sentences. In the name of the I am that I am. I command that all that is less than or other than I am be gone from my body, aura, and hologram now. Then you move the Sword of Truth with the base of the Sword of Truth around your head. And you start swinging the Sword of Truth through the top part of your auric field, cutting away anything that is less than or other than the I am that I am. You move the Sword of Truth around the top part of your auric field to cleanse, to clear your energy field. In the name of the I am that I am, I command that all that is less than or other than I am be gone from my body, aura, and hologram now. And so be it, and so it is. Now, once you have done that clearing with the Sword of Truth around your body or around your auric field, you take the Sword of Truth with the base of the Sword of Truth, and you place the Sword of Truth with the base of the Sword of Truth at the base of your spine. And you bring the Sword of Truth into the base of your spine, asking Archangel Michael and the Sword of Truth to clear out your root chakra at the base of your spine, asking Archangel Michael and the Sword of Truth to clear out your whole breathing tube with the frequency of the Sword of Truth. Clearing out your whole breathing tube and all of your energy centers. Now, you've already started breathing the rainbow flames into your body and into all of your energy centers. Feel how powerful the vibration of the Sword of Truth is once you have out loud call forth those sentences. And while the Sword of Truth is clearing out your divine axis, your breathing tube, and all of your energy centers, one more time, call out loud the following sentences. In the name of the I am that I am, I command that all that is less than or other than I am be gone from my body, aura, and hologram now. So be it, and so it is. Now, you can let the Sword of Truth keep clearing your divine axis, keep clearing your breathing tube, but also take a moment to ask the Sword of Truth to clear out your lower brain. The lower brain is the reptilian brain, and it is the lower brain that holds the brain into fear, pride, judgment, anger, all of those negative options that are available in the third dimension. And you ask the Sword of Truth to clear out your lower brain from any of those third dimensional frequencies. To let the Sword of Truth call forth your fourth dimensional brain. The fourth dimensional brain is the brain of acceptance, neutrality, forgiveness, moving beyond forgiveness to pure gratitude, unconditional love, and full acceptance. You ask Saint Michael, Archangel Michael, and the Sword of Truth to clear out your lower brain with the Sword of Truth, to call forth your fourth dimensional brain, the mantle of light. The mantle of light of acceptance, of neutrality, of moving beyond forgiveness, pure gratitude, unconditional love, and full acceptance. And while the Sword of Truth keeps clearing out your lower brain, calling forth the fourth dimensional brain, we are able to continue with the initiation of the Holy Grail. Now, for this initiation of the Holy Grail, we're going to start calling forth Archangel Michaela of the Light. Michaela of the Light, please come and stand in front of us. Now, Michaela is Archangel Michael's twin flame, or Michael's feminine aspect. So if you're doing this meditation and you're seeing flickering images of Michael in the background, that is simply because of the fact that they are one side of the same soul. So we call forth Michaela of the Light to come and stand in front of us for the initiation of the Holy Grail. We call forth Michaela of the Light to come and stand in front of us for the initiation of the Holy Grail. And just like you had to invocate Michael to come and stand in front of you 3 times, you have to invoke Michaela also 3 times to fully anchor their 144th dimensional existence into your 3rd dimensional reality. Now, once you have called her in, ask Michaela of the Light for permission to continue with the initiation of the Holy Grail. Ask Michaela of the Light to continue with the initiation of the Holy Grail. Once you have received her permission by asking her, you give her your free will. And based on the fact that you have asked her to proceed, she will be able to proceed based on your free will. Only based on that, you will be able to receive the Holy Grail. Now, Michaela of the Light asks you, first of all, to reach out to the vibration in front of you and to simply come in communion with the vibration of the Sacred Grail, the Sacred Holy Grail, and stay in a moment of simply being present with the frequency of Michaela and the Holy Grail. And be in a place of divine receptivity. And while in communion with the energy of Michaela and the Holy Grail, she's asking you to call out loud the following sentences. For you to receive the Holy Grail, to call out loud the following sentences. In the name of the I am that I am, I am ready, willing, and able to receive the Holy Grail and gladly accept the responsibility for upholding and respecting the divine feminine in myself and in others. I am gladly accepting the responsibility for upholding the free will of others, for never upholding my will upon others, and in my own life, and in all my relations. I am ready to surrender in divine receptivity, in divine receptivity to the divine will of God, Goddess, all that is. I ask permission to continue with this initiation of the Holy Grail in order for me to receive the Holy Grail. In my own free will, I am open to receiving the teachings and activations of light that are relative to the sacred purpose of sexuality and union. In all my relations, I enter those relationships in the spirit of respect and equanimity, in the spirit of innocence and wisdom, in the spirit of discernment and surrender. I accept the responsibility in all my sexual interactions of non-harm to my partners and to myself. I accept my responsibility for choosing my partners wisely and for only engaging in sexual activity that is win-win for everyone involved. I am ready to become Christ-conscious being of light and to assist all my relations in becoming Christ-conscious beings of light. In the spirit of surrender, in the spirit of divine receptivity, I accept the initiation of the Holy Grail now. And so be it, so it is. Now, hold out your hands to Michaela of the Light and the Sacred Holy Grail in order for you to receive the Holy Grail. Stay in silence to simply be with the vibration of the Holy Grail. Let any sounds that want to come through, come through. Now, you can decide whether you are going to pour the liquid of the Holy Grail, the frequency, the vibrational liquid of the Holy Grail, into all of your chakras, or whether you want to pour the liquid of the Grail into your mouth and let it spread through all of your energy centers through drinking from the Grail. You can choose to pour the liquid of the Grail either from your crown down into all of your energy centers, or you could choose to drink the vibrational liquid of the Holy Grail and let the frequencies of the Holy Grail flow through your energy centers. Let the fluids spread through all of your 50 trillion body cells. Let the codes move into your light body, your Merkaba. Now, once you have poured the liquid or drank the liquid of the Holy Grail, it's time for you to decide where inside of your body you would like to hold on to the Holy Grail. You can keep the Holy Grail into your soul, as the sexual energy and the soul energy are inseparable of one another. You can keep the Holy Grail in your womb, to keep it in your womb as a symbol of never reaching for the sex without the sacredness, based on divine right action. You can keep the Holy Grail wherever you would like to hold the vibration of the sacred Holy Grail within your body temple. You are also able to keep the Sword of Truth wherever you would like to keep the Sword of Truth inside of your body. You can keep the Sword of Truth in your body, in your breathing tube. You can keep it in a chakra. You can keep the Sword of Truth in your aura. to set the intention to not harm, but to simply demand your right for truth. And then we proceed with the initiation of the Holy Grail and the Sword of Truth by calling in Archangel Michael of the Light and Michaela of the Light to come to all of us now and to blend their energy with us in this sacred space. We call on directly to all of the Ascended Masters and all of the Archangels, all of the Lords of Light of the Rainbow Flames. We call in Isis, Osiris, Shiva, Shakti, Krishna, Radha, Buddha, Deodata, White Buffalo Calf Woman, the Hiawatha, Jeshua and Mary of the Light. We call in Kuan Yin and Lord Maitreya of the Light to come and blend their energy with us in this space, to give us a reference in the way male and female energies are supposed to be blended together into one. No more separation. No more masculine on the right side, feminine on the left side. No more one side of a coin being masculine and feminine. For these two polarities to be completely woven together, blended together into one, without distrust, without fears that individuate. We ask all of these beings to blend with us in this space, to give us this reference point of male-female balance. And we call in directly to the Holy Mother and the Holy Father of all that is. We call in directly to the Holy Mother and the Holy Father of all that is to come to all of us now through the intergalactic cone of light. We call in directly to the Holy Mother, Holy Father, God, all that is, to come to us now and to blend their energy with us in this space, to give us a reference point in the way male and female energies, masculine and feminine, are supposed to be blended together into one. No more separation, no more duality. Simply two polarities completely woven together, blended together like an ice cream into one. And we ask these beings to come to us now, to blend their energy with us, to help us remember the sacred male and female balance and sacred union. And to send us your love, not only for us, but also for one another. To help us understand love on another being in the way you love each other. So let these beings come into one pillar of light, into this sacred temple space. Holy Mother and Holy Father of Light, we are your children, and we want to be just like you. We ask you now to unfold these beings to come into sacred union with one and the other. To send us your love from your union. So that we may remember. So that we may remember. Now, Holy Mother and Holy Father, God, have asked for a song to be brought back to the earth. For all of us to sing this song to all parts of ourselves. To love all parts of ourselves. To love our darkness. To love our dark parts. To love the earth. To love all sacred life in all of existence. But to also sing this song to a beloved in sacred union. And to never settle for anything less than that. And this song goes like this. You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hoped for. You're everything I need. You are so beautiful to me. For us to sing that song to all of our brothers and sisters, to sing this song to a beloved and sacred union, and to never settle for anything less than that. Now, ask your higher self to connect your higher self silver cord from above your body into your crown chakra. And this is kind of like a stovepipe again that comes down, and the stovepipe connects just around your crown and around your crown chakra. And you ask the silver cord to connect you permanently to your higher self of light. And you pull it down, you bring it down until it connects your crown chakra, and you stay with it until you feel that it has properly connected, while you start breathing your higher self energies into your crown chakra, aligning your divine axis even more profoundly with your higher self of light. And while you keep filling your divine axis, your energy centers, with the frequencies of your higher self, you keep filling your divine axis, your energy centers, and overflowing it into your physical body, and allowing it to overflow from your physical body into your auric field, your electromagnetic field. Now, while you are in this higher self alignment, take a moment to also make sure that you stay grounded. So send some of that love from your body in a little bubble of love, 10% of your love in a little bubble of love towards the earth below your body. And ask the earth to send you grounding, nurturing, strengthening energies into your body from below you. Yes, so that you receive these beautiful, beautiful energies. Now, there's one final thing that I'm being guided to do. And that is, first of all, as to set the intention inside of yourself to never harm, to simply command your right for the absolute truth, to have the sacred teachings revealed through the artifacts of Egypt. Now, some of you have maybe already seen that some of the things that were hidden about Egypt, we were made believe that these were tombs of people that were buried into these pyramids, which wasn't really the case. These were places where electricity was created supernaturally through quantum physics, and the whole earth would basically receive electricity without wires, without having to pay for it, because anywhere else in the universe electricity is for free. So what we're going to do is the following. Everybody who has received the initiation of the Sword of Truth and Holy Grail, and who is currently into this higher self alignment. So we're going to ask that the sacred teachings will be revealed through the artifacts of Egypt, and intent that the Sword of Truth is pointing towards the Sphinx. So wherever you are on the earth in this moment, simply hold the intention that you point the Sword of Truth towards the Sphinx and the pyramids of Giza. And I'm also being guided for all of you who are doing this right here, right now, to call out loud the following sentences, the following invocations, if you feel that you are in alignment with it. If you feel that you are in alignment with it within your own free will, then repeat the following invocations. In the name of the I am that I am. In the name of the law of divine truth and light. And in the name of the universal law of free will. I command that the truth will be revealed to all of the earth's people. I command that the sacred artifacts belong to all of the people. And as a member of the Legions of Light and a holder of the Sword of Truth, I speak on behalf of all the humans that do not know. To ask themselves, and yet who would choose to know the divine truth? That you release the truth and all artifacts. To be available and to be known to all people. In the sacred ways, to all the people, in the name of free will, would so choose. In the sacred ways, to all people, who in the name of free will would so choose. So be it, and so it is. Now, I'd like you to point the Sword of Truth towards the sun. I'd like you to point your Sword of Truth towards the sun. And as if the tip of your Sword of Truth is piercing into the sun. And we're going to be doing a petition to the karmic board to uphold this request. And if you feel in alignment with it, then call out loud the following sentence in the name of your own free will. In the name of the I am that I am, I petition the karmic board of light and all the angels of light, the higher council of light, and the higher consciousness of all humans on the earth, to release the sacred initiatic teachings from all of the temples on earth, to be available for all of the people who are ready, willing, and able to receive these teachings. We command that all of the lies and the hidden agendas which have kept the sacred artifacts and teachings from the awareness of the people be released now, so that we have the choice to align in the light or to choose darkness in a conscious way. We ask the karmic board and the higher consciousness of all people on earth to act to this request. Without dishonoring the free will of anyone or anything. We ask that it be held in the spirit. Of the harmonics of co-creation. That are win-win for everyone involved. This is the absolute law for all concerned. We release the petition into the light while the sword of truth is piercing into the sun. We release this petition into the light to be released through the rays of the sun. As the rays penetrate all points on the earth, as the sun rays penetrate all points on the earth, for the next moon cycle and this new astrological year, to benefit all my relations, and therefore so be it and so it is. So we release this petition into the light to be released through the rays of the sun. As the rays penetrate all points on the earth, for the next moon cycle and this new astrological year, to benefit all my relations, and therefore so be it and so it is. Now you can sit with Archangel Michael, Michaela, all of the Lords of Light of the Rainbow Flames, the Ascended Masters, Holy Mother, Holy Father, God, for as long as you want, for as long as you desire. Integrate this powerful sword of truth and Holy Grail initiation in your own unique way. Listen to your body. If you feel currently very ungrounded, make sure that you reconnect yourself to your grounding cord of light, sending 10% of your love from your body in a bubble of love to the center of the earth. and receiving the grounding, nurturing light of earth into your body from below. And take a moment to collect all of your consciousness, your awareness, with your spirit into the center of your own heart. By moving any of your awareness that left your heart into a single point of awareness into your pineal gland, moving it from the pineal gland down into your throat, feeling the soft throat all around with your awareness. And from feeling the soft throat all around, you move that awareness down to the behind of your heart. You can ask, let there be light, let there be more light. You can give yourself a silent hum, a mantra inside of your sacred space. And when you feel ready to move into the center of your own heart, the tiny space, the smallest space of your heart, you simply set the intention to do so with a single inhalation and exhalation. You anchor these sacred teachings into the center of your own heart, into your own Akashic records, for all sentient beings to know of the changes that you have made in yourself, in the service that you are here to be for others, for aligning in your life, affirming into the center of your heart, I am truth. I am light. I am love. I am trust. I am faith. I am discernment. I am awareness. I am wisdom. I am grace. I am unity in diversity. I am surrendering to divine will. And you allow those affirmations to resonate in your heart and stay in your heart for as long as you want, for as long as you can. I will be ending this live and ending this recording. You can do this recording as many times as you feel like to. You can keep remembering, as we tend to forget and remember. We forget and remember. We tend to forget and remember. And every time we forget, you can use this for you to remember. And I'm also offering my new course, Awakening to Your Full Sensory Perception. You can use the link below this live recording and go to my website by going to my link tree. And there you will be able to find in my link tree a link that says Awakening to Your full sensory perception. Your sensory perception is already there, but we have veils around our sensory perception that allow us not to see everything, hear everything, sense everything, feel everything, know everything. And therefore, I'd like you to have a look, see if it resonates. I would love to see you in my new program. Much love and blessings to you all. Wishing you a beautiful day.